What's up, everybody? I'm out here, back out in the country, and I got a review for y'all. Might be something that some of y'all might be interested in, might be something that you're not interested in. Hey, I don't know, but let's cut to the chase. So, when I go off-roading or wheeling or whatever you want to call it, and I air down, one of the things with airing down is airing back up, right? And one of the problems with airing back up is finding somewhere to get air. Some places got a spot where you can air up. Some people just bring their own means of airing up, right? That's what I do. And what I've been using lately, well, I wouldn't say lately, for about the last year and a half, it's been working out, is this right here. I've been using Ryobi portable air inflator, right? And you can pump up tires, air mattresses. It's got your little needles over here for basketballs or whatever. Got your hose to hook up to your tire, and got your hose back here for your air mattress wraps around there. And it's been working out great. Turn it on, pressure comes up, hook it up, tell you what the pressure is currently. You pump it up to your pressure, and boom, you're good to go. Shuts off automatically. So, I stopped to a gas station in Louisiana, and a gentleman comes up to me, and he starts talking about, wheeling and off-roading and stuff like that, and we were talking about airing up. He said, "What are you using?" I said, "Well, I use my Ryobi." He said, "Well, I got something else that you might want to try." And I said, "What you mean? What you talking about?" He said, "Well, you ought to get this air compressor, Maxitrac or whatever." And I was like, "What?" He said, "Well, just go on YouTube and Google versus twin ARB." I said, "All right." So I Googled it and went on YouTube and checked it out. And sure enough, there's a whole lot of videos out there on comparing the ARB to this Maxitrac air compressor. And I was like, huh. So maybe that might be something looking into. Now, I looked at the video and I was like, oh man, that's pretty impressive. And the speed of it and everything. So what I did was I decided to order one. Now let me put this out there right now. You can't order this off Amazon. The only way you can get this, you have to order it from the Napa website. They don't even sell it in the Napa stores. You can only get on the website. So I went on the website, ordered one. Cost me 120 bucks. I got it in less than a week. It's like 6 days or 4 days or something like that. I don't know, can't remember. But anyway, so I ordered this thing. And the specs on it say like 10 cubic feet or liters or whatever. It's supposed to be faster than ARB. That's all I know. So I bought this thing and I decided that I'm gonna go ahead and try it out and do a little review on it. Now, before anybody gets upset, I don't want any of y'all get in your feelings, you know what I'm saying? And say, well, I told you to go out there and get this air compressor. No, I'm not telling you to go buy this. I'm not telling you to get rid of your ARB and go buy this. I'm not even telling you to buy this over the ARB. This is preferred. I'm just saying it's an alternative. That's all it is. So before anybody get in your feelings and tell you and say I told you to go do something, I'm not telling you. I'm just saying it's alternative. So let's get to it. So it's got some weight to it. This is the Maxitrac 300 LPM twin piston air compressor. Goes up to 150 pounds, 12 volts, runs off your battery. Like I said, it's supposed to be like 10 cubic feet or something like that, which is impressive. It comes with hose attached to it. Comes with your needles and your little ports there in case you want to pump up your mattress or your basketball or something like that. It looks pretty sturdy, all metal. Comes with this base plate, so if you want to mount it in the back, because I tell you, the twin ARBs, there's been quite a few brackets and things that have come up in the past where people can mount these things under the hood, behind the seat, under the seat, all over the place. So that's one advantage to having a twin ARB. So this thing, you have to find somewhere to mount it. But it comes with this base plate, which you can just take these 4 bolts out and you can mount it somewhere in the bed, or if you got a Wrangler, whatever rig you're driving, mount it in the back somewhere. Do what you want to do with it. So, and that's the compressor. And then here's the clamps, which obviously if you wanted to, you can put these on a switch, especially if you got the aux switches in the new gels and the JTs, and run it to one of those. Here's the hose that comes with it. It had another connection on the end, but what I did was I went and bought this. As soon as I get done unraveling it, bought this from Lowe's, and I bought the ends for it, the 1/4" MPT ends, put it in there, put the connection on there. That way I can run it with this gauge where I can control it instead of having to look at the one that came with it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take, I don't have an ARB to compare it to, so I apologize for that. So I can't compare it to ARB like all the other videos, but what I can do is compare it to something I've been using in the past, which is my Ryobi. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook my Ryobi up and I'm gonna time it and see how long it takes to get up the pressure, and then I'm gonna use that, the Maxitrac, and see how long it takes that to get up the pressure. Now, one of the advantages of this Ryobi is I can set the pressure and walk away and then stop whenever it gets the pressure. That, I have to watch the gauge, but hopefully it'll pump up fast enough where I want to do that. Now in the future, I'm gonna make this thing so I can pump up all 4 tires at the same time, but for right now, we're just gonna do 1 tire. So I lowered the pressure to 14 pounds on both of my front tires. One I'm gonna pump up with the Ryobi, and the other one I'm gonna pump up with the Maxitrac, and we're gonna time it and see how long it takes for it to fill up. So let's get to it. Turn it on. Pick it up. Now the only thing with the Ryobi is that when the battery gets low, the compressor slows down. So it might take a little bit longer, but when the battery's full, it runs. So let's get it. Let me set the pressure to what I want it. Eight minutes and 53 seconds, almost 9 minutes. Now that's how long it takes me when I'm airing up my tires. Almost 9 minutes. So multiply that by 4, like a little over 30 minutes, 36 minutes to air up all 4 tires. So usually when I'm airing up my tires, I'm talking to people, doing other stuff, connecting my sway bar end links back up and stuff like that. So I got things to do to kill the time. Now we're gonna move over here to this Maxitrac and see what happens. Now I'm on the other side. So I'm gonna just hook this up to this and hook this up to the tire. Got a quick clip I put on here to hold it. I'm gonna go over there, turn the compressor on, come back, pump it up. We're gonna put this thing on 28 pounds, just like the other one, and see how quick it takes to get there. Well, see how long it takes to get there. 2 minutes. And there you go. 2 minutes and 2 seconds. And that's with me stopping to check and see what the pressure is. So that's pretty good. 2 minutes as opposed to 9. Yeah, I'll take that any day. Save about 7 minutes off each tire. We roll it. That's less than 10 minutes a tire, so we roll it. Now I don't know how it's gonna do if I had all 4 tires going. Obviously it'll take a little bit longer because it's all 4 tires at once, but hey, I'll take that any day. So it might be a worthy investment. So that's it. That's my comparison of my Ryobi as opposed to the Maxitrac 300 LPM. Hey, I shaved 7 minutes off per tire. Now, like I said when I was down there, it's gonna be different when you airing up all 4 tires at the same time, but that's not bad at all. I'll take that. 120 bucks, I'll take it. Once again, I'm not telling you to go out and get rid of your air compressors and get one of these. Hey, you do what you want to do. It's your money. It is what it is. But for me, 120 bucks as opposed to 500, I'll take that. It's got good reviews. People have had them for a while now, and they're still running. We'll see how it goes in the future. I don't know, but that's my review. If you think this is a good alternative, something you might want to try out for 120 bucks to see how it works out for you, hey, take the chance. Go on to Napa.com. The Maxitrac 300 LPM, 120 bucks. Get it in less than a week. Go out and try you one. Hey, one more thing. Go down to the bottom, click like, click subscribe, and don't forget to tell a friend about the channel. Stay safe. Don't forget to smile, and go out and change your life. Peace out, y'all.